Hey Heath, my name's Grant Gareb. I own BLU Digital Solutions, and my partner's Wayne Gareb. He had told me to make this video for you to see, or to actually be able to, show you what we can do for you to help increase your customer base. So, a couple things I'm going to go over with you is going to be content, backlinks, and citations. Those are going to be three of the biggest things that need to happen in order to actually, move up the Google ranks to increase your traffic to your website, which in turn hopefully converts them to customers. So I'm going to compare you. I see you do a lot of different services between roofing, renovations, plumbing, HVAC. So I've compared you to each of the top competitors in each of those markets. So we'll look at that right now. So the first thing we're going to cover is content. When I'm talking about content, I'm referring to, obviously all the verbiage that's on your website. So we look down through it, and you really don't have that much on your website. You probably have maybe 300 words or so. Google's looking for minimum of 1,000, up to about 1,500. That's kind of the sweet spot, 1,000 to 1,500 words, and they want to see the keywords that you're actually trying to rank for interweaved within that content. So Google doesn't see, this nice, beautiful website that we have. All they see is this content here, and they see like pictures right here. They don't actually see the pictures either, but they see what's behind the pictures. So one thing we want to check is if we click Save Image As, it'll show us what this image is saved as. And it's saved as about. So Google sees that. So you want to make that a keyword. So in this case, it would be plumbing Jacksonville FL. So that way Google can see, like, look, this is the keyword that I actually want to rank for. But you want to interweave all of your keywords that you're wanting to rank for, which I'm going to show you some of those here shortly, into your content. But let's take a look at some of your competitors in the area and see what kind of content they have. So the top plumber here right now, ranked organically, is going to be this Xtreme Plumbing company. So let's look at theirs. They have a pretty good bit of content up here, but it's still really not that much. They might have 500 to 750 words, so easily beatable. We look at the air for HVAC. It's going to be Snyder. Let's look at their content. Once again, they really don't have that much either. On to the roofers. Reliant is going to be the top one ranked organically. And they don't have much of anything either when it comes to content. And for home remodeling, we have Smarter Remodeling. Same with them. So it looks like kind of the average between most of these sites or your competitors are going to be about 500 to 750 words. So very, very easily beatable. But let's look at the metrics of all of these, you compared to your competitors on where you stand with Google. So when we look in here, this is going to be your website. This is a tool that we use that shows our third party. It's a third party tool, so we're paying attention to the DR here, the domain rating. So what this is, it's a scale from 0 to 100, and this is used to determine how much power your site actually has. So the higher the number, the more power and trust that your website has with Google. The lower the number, obviously, the lower the trust. So we see right here within this third-party tool, you're ranked about 83 million. And what we're paying attention to here is the backlinks and referring domains. So backlinks are nothing more than votes that are out there for pretty much from other trusted websites. How many of them have your URL on their page? Because if you have your URL on other plumbing pages that are actually trusted by Google, that trust travels down through you and is telling Google, well, hey, this site must be trusted as well. So it's showing that you have that on one website. So your domain is on one website somewhere out there. But obviously, it's not on a really high trusted website because it's not generating that much power to you. We look here, organic keywords. This is going to be how many keywords you actually rank for. So if somebody's searching for, plumbing Jacksonville FL, that would count as a keyword. This here is how much traffic is actually coming to your website based off of your keywords. So right now you have 0 people coming to your website. And then traffic value, which you'll see in some of the other ones, this is going to be how much it would cost if you are running ads or pay-per-click to generate the amount of traffic that you have, which I'll show you here in a second. So let's look at the keyword you rank for. Okay, so you're ranking for extreme renovations. That's the only keyword that you rank for. When we look at these columns here, this volume, that's how many people actually type that word in every single month. So there's roughly about 30 people that type that keyword in every single month. It shows your position. It shows your rank number 19. So if I type in extreme renovations on Google, you're going to show up in the 19th spot, which is on the second page of Google. And then this traffic right here is going to be out of these 30 people that search for it, how many of them are actually clicking your link and going to your page. So as you see, it's 0.1. So now let's go look over some of the competitors you have in your area. So here's the Xtreme Plumbing that we looked at earlier. They're ranked about 50 million. Their DR is 1.5, so extremely weak and easy to beat. And they have 59 referring domains. So that means they're listed on 59 different websites. And I'll show you kind of what it means. So when we click that, it shows these are all the websites that he's listed on. So the way that we compete with these people, obviously success leaves a trail. And Google is already showing me that they're ranked number 1. And so with these backlinks right here, it's telling me Google's willing to rank that person number 1. So what we do is we go through and we try to copycat every single one of these. So we touch base with each one of these websites and try to get your domain listed on their website somewhere. And then we don't stop there. We keep going to make sure that we outdo all of the competition in that area to make sure that you're pretty much untouchable. But that's how you would go about getting backlinks. Let's go back real fast and check out what else their other metrics. So they're ranked for 337 keywords. And out of that, they're bringing 331 people to their website every single month, generating about $2.5 thousand worth of traffic. That's what it would cost him to gain this traffic to his website. But let's look at what keywords he's actually ranking for. Okay, so we see here he's ranking for his name. But here's some of the biggest keywords here in the area. So plumbing, Jacksonville FL, and plumbers, Jacksonville FL. 600 people searching for it every month, and then 250 people searching for it every month. He's ranked number 2 and number 4, and he's only generating about 20 people coming to a site every month based off of that, which he'd get a lot more if he was in that number 1 spot. That would go up significantly. But there's some other ones down here as well. Jacksonville Plumbing, 50 people are searching for it. He's number 1, and he's getting 15 people out of those 50. Jacksonville Plumbers, 350 people. He's getting 13 because he's down at the bottom of the first page. That's one thing statistically. People don't go past the first couple, 1, 2, and 3 spots on Google. They're looking for somebody quickly, and so when they see a website or a company, they call it. They don't keep searching. But you can see there's still more. Plumber, Jacksonville FL, 400 people searching for it. Plumbing companies, plumbing contractors, 100 each. So you can see how all this was add up. If you ranked for all these keywords, and especially in the number 1 spot, you can see how this, the volume would add up quickly, in turn sending a lot of people to your website. So let's move on to the next one, which is going to be the air conditioning company, which is Snyder's. Their DR is 11, so still really not that powerful. They have 105 referring domains and then 1.5 thousand backlinks. So they're listed on 105 different websites throughout the internet. But they're ranking for 2.6 thousand keywords, and they're generating 1,500 people to their website every single month. And look at that value. So they're getting $19,900 worth of traffic to their website free pretty much every month since they're ranked organically and they're not paying for ads. But let's look at some of their keywords. So we got AC Repair Jacksonville, 300. He's ranked number 1, getting 98 people every month out of that. Air Conditioning Jacksonville FL, 200, ranked number 1, getting 62 people out of that. AC Jacksonville, 150, getting 42 people. So you can see this gentleman, being that he's in the number 1 spot for a lot of the big keywords, he's generating a heck of a lot of traffic for himself. Moving on to the roofing. He's at a DR 15. He's a little more powerful, but still really not that powerful at all. But he's listed on 220 different websites throughout the web, ranking for 1.7 thousand keywords and generating 1.1 thousand people to his website every single month. And then there's your value. So let's look at some of his keywords. So Reliant Roofing, his name obviously, Roofing Jacksonville, there's 100 people looking for it. Nothing crazy. So here's some bigger ones here. Roofing Jacksonville FL, 350 people. Roof Repair Jacksonville FL, 400 people. Jacksonville Roofers, 350. Roofing Contractor Jacksonville FL, 100. So you can see all those there. And then last but not least is going to be the home remodeling, which granted there's going to be a lot more to this one because there's bathroom remodeling, kitchen remodeling, so there's a bunch of other keywords that go along with this. But this is just this gentleman's page. So his DR is 12. He only is on 61 different websites throughout there. He has 119 people going to his website. I'm sorry, he's ranked for 119 keywords, and he's bringing 93 people to his website. So we can see a couple of what he's ranking for. So general contractors, Jacksonville FL, that's actually a good one to go after. 250 people. Home remodeling, 100 people. Remodeling contractors, 70. Contractors, 250. Kitchen remodelers, 300. So you can see, once again, all these add up to be quite a large number that you could actually get over to your website. Now I'm just going to show you some keywords that are out there. These aren't keywords that anybody's actually ranking for. These are just keywords that are out there that you could rank for if you wanted to. So just starting with the plumbing, I'll let you take a look here instead of reading them all to you. But there is a lot of companies that you'll see, but there is some large ones out here. Plumbing Jacksonville FL, this one here, plumbing contractors, plumbing companies, plumbing repairs. So you see the idea there, and then we'll go through each one of these. Here's the air conditioning. You got this one, here, here, here. Installation. Here's roofing. So you got roofing, Jacksonville, metal roofing, roofing companies, roofing contractor, roofing contractors, commercial roofing, roofing company. So there's a lot of keywords that you could actually rank for to drive a lot of traffic to your website. And home remodeling. So we look at the home remodeling one here. Like I said, this one's going to be, we'd have to do some digging to find some more keywords, but there's a bunch out there. This is just strictly for home remodeling. So you have home remodeling Jacksonville home remodeling, but then you'd have kitchen remodeling, bathroom remodeling, general contractors. There's a bunch of other stuff out there. So moving on into this right here, we're going to talk about citations. Like I said earlier, we just covered content, backlinks, and now we'll cover the last thing, citations. Citations have to do with what we call the GMB, or the Google My Business, which is this piece right here. Citations are nothing more than directories that are throughout the internet. There's tons of them out there. So we usually do, for most of our clients, at least 300 to 350 different directories we get you put in there. But if it's something that you're going to go do by yourself, I just want to caution you, make sure that if you're putting these in directories, make sure that your name, your address, and your phone number are exactly the way it is here in Google. So letter for letter, word for word. I'll give you an example. If Galaxy Builders here was to go put their information in a directory, and they left out that little comma right there, it would do no good. Google would not even see it as a citation. They wouldn't get any credit for it, and it would probably hinder them more than it would hurt them. And the way we see kind of who the big players are when it comes to citations, which there's a lot more that goes in this too. Obviously, reviews are a big part. Having everything optimized on the back end of this, having everything filled out is a big part. But the citations are obviously the biggest. So we go in here. Here's another tool that we use to kind of see what people have citation-wise. So we go through and we look through these. Greenform Jacksonville has 20, Gifford Roofing 31, and we can keep going down, and you can see, it tells me exactly how many citations they have. So what I would do, if the way we do citations is obviously we would look up Benton Integrity to see what citations they have. We'd look them up in the same system here, find out what citations they have, and then we would see exactly what directories they're in, and we go through one by one and get you added into each of those as well. And then not stop there. Like I said, there's about 350 different directories out there that we can get you into. So if Benton Roofing, is only in 80 of them, we're going to make sure we go above and beyond and beat that. But anyways, just wanted to give you a few ideas of what we can do in order to grow your business. If you're interested, I'd love to sit down for a discovery call. Once again, my name is Grant. My phone number is 706-233-3557. Once again, 706-233-3557. Thank you.